Hey y'all, today I'm going to share with you layouts 2, 3, and 4. Yes, I did 4 layouts this month for my November collection obsession using the Sketchbook by Scrapbook Generation, the whole picture volume 2. I've already previously shared layout number 1, so this is 2, 3, and 4. I cannot show you the sketches because it is paid content, but the bases for the whole picture sketchbooks are using a 4x6 photo or photos, and you're not having to crop or trim anything. So I decided to make some Christmas layouts so I can just add my photos when I'm in a photo printing mood. So let's get cracking. So the second layout that I made is, if you have the sketchbook, this is sketch number 8. Nope. Wrong layout. Hold on. This is sketch number 8. I got a little ahead of myself. That is the left side. And this is the right side. And it's not really going to share both together on the screen because I have this. Well, you know what? Let me see if I can move it just a little bit without knocking my camera over. That's a little bit better. Okay. This is sketch number 8, and it will hold 5 photos. So the layouts are pretty simple because I wanted them to be, because Christmas photos tend to be kind of busy when you're opening gifts, you know, and so I didn't want busy pages because my photos are going to be busy. So I think these turn out really good. Has some decoration, but not to the extreme where it will be overwhelming once my photos are on here. So I'm just going to take some photos out of this envelope and show you the photo placement. This one holds 5 photos. So on the left side, you have a photo that will slide under here. Or, you know what, I think I did it where it's going to sit on that border just a little bit. So you have a horizontal photo here, and then you have a vertical photo here. There is a little bit of decoration that can go right here, but I left that off until I get my photo down, because this I lifted up, I put this on foam tape, and then I also took my powder tool and took the sticky off so I could slide a photo under here, and then I can just add another piece of foam tape once I have my photo. So that is 3 photos on this side is what it's going to look like on the left side. And it's basically almost the same pattern on both pages. I took some off-white cardstock and we did this plaid background with a strip of this Christmas tree background, and 2 things you'll normally see on Scrapbook Generation sketches is using a stripe border strip and some stitching. So this is basically just paper, border strip, a strip, and then I used a border punch and a couple of decorations. That's that side. So for the right hand side, it consists of 2 6x4 photos, which will line up. It'll line up with this side, like so. And I did the same thing here. I took the sticky off of the back of that, and so we'll have 2 photos here. So now you can kind of see how the layout is supposed to look once you have your photos on there. So let's talk about this side. This side has 3 strips of paper with some stitching down the middle one, cut a little fishtail on one end, and I basically went to my sticker sheet and used this little Santa and the sleigh, added some little circles, and my title here and a couple of words, and that's basically it. So that is layout number 2. So my third layout was the one I started to show you, because I wanted to show you them in order that I made them. So my third layout that I made is using sketch number 21. And this one holds 8 photos. So if you just look at the base of it, here's the left side, here's the right side. So let's just look at the base of the left side. It's basically a pattern piece of paper with your stripe border strips. Here we have a piece of pattern paper here with another pattern paper on top of it, a little bit of stitching, my title, and some stickers and some little brads. And that's it, because we're going to get 4 photos on this page, and it's going to look like this. So when you get the photos on there, it's going to cover up a lot of that busyness of this background paper. So you have your 4 photos here. So all you're going to see is the top pattern of this writing and the bottom pattern of it. And in between the 2 strips is going to be photographs. So for the right side, it is just a simple, I took the same pattern paper, put a piece of pattern paper here. Here we have the border strip again, some tags that I cut out of various pattern paper. Excuse me. Pattern paper. Let me get a drink of water. I have a little bit of sinus problems over the past couple of days, and it's just on the right side, like the right side of my nose is stopped up and the right side of my throat hurts. That's how I know it's sinus. And then it gets this painful itching and makes me want to cough and gag. So I had to get a drink of water. So we have the tags here. I used some good old Twistle. And then after I glued these on here, and then I realized I forgot to add a little reinforcement. I have a punch for that, but I had already glued them on there, so it is what it is. They're not on there. I wish they were. I tried to see if I could cut it and kind of manipulate it down, but I glued these down. I didn't want to pull them up because I'd probably tear this paper or that paper, so I just let it be. Added a couple of words here, this pretty little embellishment there, and a little banner there. And then these photos will go in this direction. So you have 4 vertical photos, and that is the layout and how you get 8 photos on a page. So it's just a little bit of decoration. But once you get the photos on there, it will be gorgeous. There's the left side and there's the right side. And so my fourth layout that I did, I used a lot of leftover pieces from making these layouts. Plus I did a few more. Punched a bunch of hexagons. And if you have this sketchbook, this is sketch number 13, and this holds 6 photos. So I punched hexagons. Now the sketch shows 3 rows of hexagons, but they were using like 2-inch hexagons from point to point. I just used this hexagon punch. I don't know if this is the smaller one or the bigger one, because my other one is misplaced. So I just, instead of looking for it, I used the one I had, and just to fill up the space a little bit more, instead of 3 rows of hexagons, I did 4. So you'll recognize some of these pattern papers from the other layouts. Plus I added a couple more in there because I did 4 rows and needed the more variety. So there's a little bit of stitching around a few of the hexagons and some stickers, and then I used my powder tool again and popped this up, and then I did not. I popped this up, but I should be able to lift that up when it comes time for photo placement. And guess where the photos are going to go? There's going to be a 4x6 photo here and a 4x6 photo there, and I will just have to lift that star up to slide the photos together. And then for the right side, we have a few more hexagons. And of course, you don't fill the whole page and then cover it up. I cut this piece of pattern paper, and then I made sure I had enough hexagons down to cover it up. I just stitched around one. I put a sticker there. Here's my title. And then I added this little banner and another little brad. This tag came from a Cartabella embellishment pack. And it says, "Have yourself a merry little Christmas." I added the stocking and this little circle snowflake. And you have your striped strip here and here. And guess where the photos go? You're going to put a photo here, a photo here. And guess what I did? I adhered that down a little bit, so I'll be able to lift that up. Photo there, a photo there, a vertical photo here, and a vertical photo here, which will give you a total of 6 photos on this layout. So there is the left side, there is the right side. 2 on this side, 4 on this side. So that is the 3 additional layouts that I made. Let me pull these up. And, oh, there we go. So mostly I was pretty proud of myself because I was tickled. Look at all of my stickers I used. There's some missing off of this sheet. And this is a duplicate because I had 2 of these collections. So there's a couple missing off of this sheet. I used something off of here from this Bo Bunny pack. And I used quite a bit of the brads from this Bo Bunny pack. So I was pretty pleased with what I used, and I will make a note with these layouts as to where that this came from. Scrapbook Generation, whole picture 2. So I will remember my photo placement. If I can't figure it out, it'll be a handy dandy reminder. So there's layout 4. Oop. Layouts 3. Layouts 2. And I've got layout 1 right here. So let me grab it and give you a quick peek of that one. Here was layout number 1. So I'm happy that I finally got 4 layouts made. All I have to do is print and add my pictures. So for December, I'm not going to do collection obsession for December. I will try to get some layouts finished that I've been wanting to finish, and I'll share those. And I'm going to spend some time cleaning and organizing in my scrap room for the month of December. And then January, I'll be back on track with collection obsession. And I think I already have an idea of what I want to do for that. And then February, I think I'm going to kind of just do whatever I want to, because I have some Crop and Create layouts I want to finish. So what I'm toying with is doing collection obsession every other month, and then just kind of working on my other stuff, because now I feel like I'm giving my collections all my love and attention and ignoring my other stuff. So. Problems, I say jokingly. But anyway, I think that's going to be my plan. That's what's in my head so far. So hope everyone had a wonderful holiday if you celebrate Thanksgiving. The busy season is coming upon us, so take some time for yourself, take some time for your hobby. Even if it's just 10 minutes, it can do wonders for your stress level. So we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.